Brad Williams, Excel primed is the reporting date within 6 months of the date. Very straightforward. We're going to use this formula here. And B5, end of month. D2, -7. B5 less than end of month. I've shown repeatedly the use of the end of month function. Here we can look, we have a start date, and as I pointed out, you can always go back. You can always go back whatever month you want. We go back 6 months, so it's gonna give us to 10, 12. It'll take us to May. We need to go back one additional month. Why? Well, because we're asking for the end of the month. And that's going to take us to April. So the first day, the way this is read, it would be May, June, July, August, September, October. Then we're going to go B5 less than equal to end of month, D5 -1. This is going to give us a serial number, F9, which is 47391. And unfortunately, we are on a revolving door here. In other words, we hit F9 and that's going to screw everything up. We have to go last 6 months and we go back 1 month, then we go back 7, and that will give us May through the end of September. Here, end of month is going to give us through the end of September. We're asking is the reporting date within 6 months of the date. If we look at this thing, we can look logical F9. That's not what we want. We need this number here, F9, 47208. And I know this won't work. 47028 is going, as soon as I hit click, it's going to change. What happens if I take this number, look at this here, and we look at date, it's going to give us 10/2/28. I think I grabbed the wrong number. Here, this is a better representation. We have 1/21/2029. Forget about the falses, okay? All we're trying to do now is determine our beginning date and our end date. In other words, where is that 6 month period? Well, you know, 1/21/29 is 4/30/29. That represents this end of month, D2 -7. Take 7, go back 7 months. It's going to give us the last day of 4/30/2029. We're asking is the reporting date within 6 months of the date. Here, we're going to go count forwards. May, June, July, August, September, October. Okay, to make this much easier to follow, I lock these up. They're no longer random. This way we can try to match the logic here. Again, we're looking for is the reporting date. See this date here? Is it within 6 months of this date? We need to go back and we need to determine 6 months back. So we go back 7 months. 7 months. EOMONTH D2 from here, from this number here. It's 3/31/2029. Go backwards. 7, 10. 10 minus 7 is going to equal 3. And we're going to get the end of the month. Why the end of the month? Because the next day would be the start. That would be the start. The next requirement is that B5 is less than or equal to D2 -1. Again, 6 months of the date. I go to 9/30. Is our date within 6 months of this timeline? And the answer is yes. See how that flows? You got to get an and. And if they don't, you're going to get a false. Over here, it's the exact same formula, but we put an if in here. If true, then go ahead and do your thing, and then value of true, last 6 months. And there's no value of false. Value of false, just put empty. In other words, instead of true, we put if, our requirement. Got it? Over here, you can read this, and then the narrative is pretty much what I translated, and then the anatomy is straightforward. The end of month, understand how this works, and it's really, really simple. Excel Prime, Williams out.